as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
There's more where that came from.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there. But it was certainly instructional.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention. Need anything?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
Need anything? Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something. Need anything?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual. There.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
I've definitely seen that ox. It has the same strange look in its eye.
You are debating allowing another into your heart.
Quite the gossip, aren't you? Wouldn't have thought you cared.
A formidable woman like yourself does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain.
Yeah.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Head out.
To Dr. Town.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
I bet they're close.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky.
Need anything?
plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in.
Not for communal use, it seems.
My neck of the woods.
Count the lucky stars.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
Vlaakith's will be done.
All right. What now?
I wonder what the next move is.
Eager for battle.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Are you satisfied? My little secret. Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little hero.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was always joking. Said it was good. It was a good harbor. We were. God, I thought we could have been something more. Too late now. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'd like to...
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
We must press forward.
shadows lurking.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Please, I just want to be alone. Really? Cultists. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, I've always been good at I didn't realize one day. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Not unless you can bring it, can you? It's hard to imagine him making it after. It would mean the world.
Good man.
Mark, we need to talk.
Hiss! I say hiss! This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss! Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course. Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
the Thescan double-counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Calamsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Really? It's something very important to your master, but is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it, and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, free from the Absolute's influence. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to... Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse. But there are places it won't help. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Good luck. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive. Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. You fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will...
Time to go, Isabel.
Come along, Isabel.
make excellent fertilizer. Your penance will be paid now. Time to strike.
Impero Civil.
It might be useful.
Isabel, I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that? He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local but he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal.
A Sharan? Perhaps someone I should seek out.
We met him on the road here. A man. He healed right in front of me. I don't know. You are that chance. Protected by your... Discover the source of his invulnerability.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent. As for why he'd want to take me alive, now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you.
Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood. Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. Very serious of you. Well, I'd be lying if I said I had, but don't worry. I still have plenty.
Guys. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan. Mole would do the same for any of us. You know, but how do we get into Moon? We could. I beat up...
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance. But it's odd. Look at her. She's a proper adventurer.
Fine. But you gotta understand.
Any help from Jahir? She wants the same thing we do. To save the city. But she doesn't care if the brand...
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? We need you. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the
No idea, I'm afraid. You hear me, don't you, sir? A century... But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Vania. Vania.
patient is physically well, but psychologically...
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it. If he does, he isn't sane.
In his pocket.
I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Daylar's doing her best, but he shows no sign.
Speak! Quickly!
I have a I was too hasty. I thought you witless, gutless, Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count. I know only blood red. I am what I must be. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to do you. Your loss, one day soon, you will, and you will wish.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing.
Flame color. We found him out.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has...
Please, that isn't helpful. Art's... No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. Thank you.
Lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on...
Flame color. We found it.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the shadow.
Do you hear that, sir? You're safe.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin.
We found a letter in his pocket. If he died...
I intend to find him. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants to save us. She doesn't care for the
Yeah? Keep sight narrows at night.
Playtime's over, pet.
I love this time of year.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an...
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's...
I've never seen such a... Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now,
you know, you might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. Just that you... So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do? Gods! Consider the parasites in our skulls and think how... And they're not just goblin trash. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, power is just a tool. And even they can be... I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can do. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Very serious of you. But go ahead. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. Give me some time. If I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do, well, then there should be more time for us. Fine. What's on your mind? Considering all we've been through, I think I would...
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing. Saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicated. The task ahead. This is not just about you and I. You must infiltrate Moonrise Tower. Now I must rest. And you...
Camp life seems to suit the young elf.
You know, I've been catching my very serious of you. But go ahead.